Clint Allen, and I am a professional car flipper, and I want you to come along on my adventures. We're going to teach you today the new way to sell on Craigslist and on Facebook Marketplace. Nobody's doing it, and it is so effective in selling a vehicle. It just answers all the questions right away. It clears out the idiots, gets rid of the a-hole tire kickers, and it is so easy to sell once they show up in your driveway. I'm going to teach you the fact that the seller is always lying. Always. The buyer is always lying. And most importantly, if you're going to buy it, you need to steal it. Do it once again. Say it to the TV, say it to your computer, say it to your phone. If you're going to buy it, you need to steal it. So after all the wrenching is done, all the polishing, everything is handled, and you're ready to sell, come on, I'm going to show you how to do it. Well, hi, I am Clint, and what's behind me for sale is a 2006 Ford F-50 XLT. I buy vehicles, repair them, and then sell them. Honesty, something that is very rare nowadays. So instead of going to a dealer where they kind of patch shit up, sell it to you, and then as soon as you make it to the curbing, it breaks down, or you go to a private seller who you know is just gonna lie to you, let's try something fresh here. Let's take a look at the engine and everything that I did inside the compartment here.
If you haven't looked at Ford lately, look again.
5.4 3-valve Triton V8. Now we've gone through the whole top end, and I'll explain that in detail, but we'll start here first with the battery. It's a brand new battery. Now, when we're talking here in this video, when I say brand new, I mean brand spanking new. Not 3 months old, not 6 months old, not a year old, not 5 years old. Brand new with warranty. All right. All the parts that are used on here are Ford OEM Performance SVT. These are the upgraded parts. These 3-valve Tritons were known for having an issue on this right-hand bank right here, and that's because they were not getting enough oil. So I have taken the whole top end off of this engine. It only has 135,800 miles on it. It didn't need it, but because of these problems that it has, this is what I have done. This has got the upgraded Ford OEM Special Performance upgraded, once again, timing chain system. Brand new bottom gear, brand new phasers, brand new guides, brand new chain. All the front of the engine for timing components is all brand new, including the under valve cover solenoids. Brand spanking new Ford SVT Performance upgrades. Underneath the valve covers, which is something that is grossly overlooked when anybody does a timing job, the keeper followers and the lifters are all brand new. Once again, with the upgraded SVT Performance OEM parts from Ford. The old parts had an issue that the oil outlets were too large and were not feeding enough engine oil, especially on this side of the engine, for lubrication. That is handled. That is done. It's all the brand new upgraded proper parts that stops all of those issues that the 5.4 had. We have got a brand spanking new coolant pump, radiator fluid pump, whatever you want to call it. Ford OEM, brand spanking new. We also put in, because the Ford oil pump had issues, the original one had issues, we didn't put an upgrade in. We went and put the highest volume milling 80 psi high output, high volume oil pump in here. Brand spanking new milling, top of the line oil pump is in here. That way you're not going to have any problems with this engine getting oil to it at any stage of the games. Has a brand new serpentine belt on it. Has a brand spanking new power steering pump on it. The power steering pump was not bad, but because of the location, they rust out. It's got a brand new pump on it, OEM. All handled, no more problems. Brand new OEM Ford spark plugs, which if anybody knows these engines or looks them up, those spark plugs are a bear to change, no longer an issue. They're brand spanking new, properly installed, properly placed with the right correct amount of anti-seize on them. So in 200,000 miles from now, they will come out lickety-split without breaking. All the coil packs have been gone through. All the boots, all the springs, those springs and boots are all new, and that is normally the issue with burnouts of the coil. Once again, all handled. No more problem. The complete cooling system has been flushed, de-rusted, flushed again, coolant cleaned, brand new coolant in. All handled. 100%, you're all ready to go. Brake fluid has been completely flushed. All brand new brake fluid all the way through, completely all handled. Everything that you would normally have to worry about maintenance is done and handled on this Ford F-150 for you.
Only this truck earned the right to be the next Ford F-150.
Tires that are on here are from when I received the truck. They have good tread on them. The reason why I normally don't change out tires unless they're completely shot is because the next person might want to put on highway radials. Next person might want to put on better rims, higher rims, more aggressive a tire. But right now, as you buy it, it's got excellent tread on it. No, not brand new tires, but excellent tread. You're going to be good for a long period of time. Inside here, we've got brand new front struts, Ford OEM once again. Brand spanking new. We have new pads, front and back. We've got new rotors here. The rear did not need new rotors. They measured out way beyond the spec that they needed to be for replacement. So they are more than good enough to go for multiple hundreds of thousands of miles. Well, maybe not that far, but anyways, they measured out close to what a brand new one is. But the front ones here, brand spanking new. Bearings repacked, all ready to go. Let's jump over to the interior.
Any questions? Only one truck has earned the right to be the 2004 Motor Trend Truck of the Year.
So on the interior here, I've gone through and completely shampooed the entire interior. Floor, seats, liner, it's all been shampooed. It's all been extracted. All the door panels have been properly cleaned, wiped, and then UV protectant placed on. Not all that gooey crap, you know, that they sell in the automotive stores, you know, that shiny gooey crap that you get all over yourself. No. Nice clean looking interior. Everything that was broke has been replaced. We did do a patch right here. These seat covers I found were pretty expensive, so I patched this. You know, if that's not good enough for you, you know, go buy a new seat cover, but they're like $500, or, you know, go ahead and put an aftermarket cover on there to help save those seats. Power seat, power locks, power mirrors, rear door has power windows. They don't all come with that, by the way. Cruise control, air conditioning, AM, FM, CD, all this stuff that we're all used to having in a vehicle, that's all in the XLT package. So everything in the interior is cleaned, ready to go, and I'm here to tell you I'm really proud of this particular interior. I mean, she's just borderline, just like brand new, off the lot kind of look. It really turned out nice. Let's move on to the back here.
Next, F-150.
So the entire underside of the vehicle, the frame and the underside of the cab and the underside of the box has been sprayed down with this product right here called Skyco. What that is an acid that turns rust into supposedly a paintable surface. So does this mean that the truck is never going to rust again? No. But it is going to delay it for several years. And you can always go through and spray a lanolin spray underneath it to help preserve all of that nice rust and all of that calcium chloride that Wisconsin loves to put on the highway. And that'll actually help save it for a very long time. Dorman Products sells a frame attachment that goes over the frame. What I did was, even though it did not need it, I installed it anyways. So from the front door all the way to back here is that second frame attachment that is all welded in. That way later on down the road, if there is any frame rust issues on the inside of the frame, because it's a box frame, guess what? Don't need to worry about it. Secondary frame has been welded onto it, so you are all set to go. Back here, of course, we had the normal Wisconsin, you know, rust that rotted out the wheel wells here. This is brand new metal. That's all welded in here. As you can see, I'm just in the phase of finishing it up. The main pictures that are in this ad, you'll see the finished product, obviously. But forewarned, my mechanic work is like A1, my welding is A1, my body work is okay. Full disclosure, just letting you know up front. The paint that I'm putting on here is probably going to be just a little bit off in tint than what the main color is, and that's because it'll be new paint, and this right here is, you know, been sitting out in the sun since 2006. Fact of the matter, if that bothers you and you got the money, take it in, have the whole thing repainted. I've got to look at it from a budget standpoint. Where do you stop, all right? So this is all metal that's put in here. We're just finishing up this before paint, getting it finessed out. And also underneath we've got a spare tire, and it's a good spare tire. You can see back here that the, let me pull out the old coin trick here. So I'll take the quarter and I'll set it down in here. And you can see that it's right on the chin right there. So there's a lot of tire tread left on here, like I'd mentioned up in front. We have a tonneau cover that's going on here. Did not come originally with the truck. I bought it to put on here. It's always nice to have that truck covered up in the back here from, you know, sticky fingers. That seems to be the best way. It's a locking one, by the way, but it seems the best way to keep prying eyes out of your business. But let's move on to some pricing and some quirks here. So once again, 2006 Ford F-150 5.43 valve Triton engine, 4-wheel drive. Went through the basics with you. You will be receiving a box that is going to have all the parts that were installed on this truck, all the tags, all the receipts, everything is going to be in that box. So it isn't one of these Craigslist rebuilds where somebody just paints the shit up and says, oh yeah, that was rebuilt. No, we don't play that game here. The mileage right now as I'm filming this is 135,800 miles. So you got that going for you. Once again, proof, everything's going to be in the box, including receipts, everything that I did. There's probably a huge host of stuff that are in these receipts that even I forgot about. Let's talk about price. The price is $8,000, period, exclamation mark, $8,000. You don't have $8,000, you don't buy this truck. If you're one of those fucking idiots who go on Craigslist or Facebook Marketplace and go, I'm going to give you $5,500 cash right now. I'm sorry, you're too fucking stupid to buy this truck. You endure in life pain. You love pain. Go to somebody who's going to lie to you. That's what you want. Go to them. But either which way, you're too stupid to buy this truck. I will not sell you this truck. It is $8,000, period. I don't need to sell this truck to an idiot, all right? And if anybody sends me a message that I've already covered in this video and in the description, you're just going to get told to go back and read the description and watch the video again. And keep on doing it until it sinks in and you get it, okay? Don't have time for stupid. Not going to mess with stupid. Matter of fact, in some cases when people do that, I don't even answer them back. I just send them a thank you and have a good day, because you're too stupid to buy this truck. So anybody who's looking for a good vehicle to buy, wants something that you haven't been lied to about, something that is going to last you, something that doesn't need to see a service bay next week after you buy it, hit me up in the comments. Send me an email depending on, what platforms I have this on. And you take it easy and you have a good day.